Let me ask you all a question. What do we celebrate on 1st of July? Yeah, very nice answer from all of you. And it is also a GST day. Yeah, it is a GST day because at the midnight of 1st July 2017, we got freedom from the old tax system, and we can relate this to what had happened during independence. At the midnight of 14th August, that is 15th August 1947, we got independence from the old British rule. So did we all connect to this? Is there a link between that? Did anyone find any link? Is everyone sleeping? अभी तो चाय पी है, क्या कर रहे हो? So let us start with the presentation. Here we go. So we all know now what we'll be celebrating 1st July for CA Day as well as the GST Day. So before we start with the actual explanation of the topic, let us first understand what was the pre-GST tax structure existing in India. The tax structure was divided into direct tax and indirect tax, as we all can see on the screens. The income tax and wealth tax being an example for the direct tax, and the indirect tax further divided into central tax and state tax. Customs, service tax and excise being example for the central tax, and VAT, entry tax, luxury tax being example for the state tax. Now, the post-GST structure prevailing in India is divided into direct tax and indirect tax. Examples for direct tax and the procedure being followed is the same. For indirect tax, it majorly comprises of GST. GST is further divided on the basis of the nature of transaction, intrastate transaction and interstate transaction. There are as much as 17 taxes and 23 cesses which are subsumed under GST, which makes it a simplified, unified tax system. The taxes and cesses which are subsumed under GST can be categorized on the basis of their nature, being central GST, state GST or integrated GST. Now comes a very interesting thing, a chocolate question. Whosoever answers the question in the first go, for the in the shortest span of time, will get a chocolate. You have to fill both the blanks. GST was introduced as the Dash Constitution Amendment Act and the Dash Constitution Amendment Bill. The answer to this question is a number. So, whosoever knows, yes, yes, ma'am. There's a chocolate. Please, a big round of applause for the gorgeous lady. Let us go further. GST is an indirect tax system. It was introduced as the 101st Constitution Amendment Act and 122nd Constitution Amendment Bill. It was made applicable from the 1st of July 2017. There, GST follows a dual model where state GST, that is SGST, and central GST, that is CGST, is made applicable for the intra-state transactions. Integrated GST or IGST is made applicable for interstate transactions. From the pictures here, we can understand this is an interstate transaction where two states, two union territories, or a state and a union territory can be involved. In the second picture, we can see one state, that is an intrastate transaction where one state or a union territory is involved. Now, the game-changing features, major game-changing features of GST can be jotted down like this. It is a single tax which ensures no double taxation or a cascading effect. The tax rates are in sync with the global practices, which helps us come closer to the international economy. Low cost tax compliance, lower prices of goods and services help us to analyze it as a consumer-friendly tax. Uniformity in the provisions of law helps in the interpretation and makes it one nation, one tax. Low cost of GST collection and higher yield to the government helps in more generation of revenue to the government. There is again a chocolate question, and rules being the same. What were the full forms given for GST apart from its real full form, that is goods and service tax, by the government side and the opposition, mainly by Modi ji and Rahul Gandhi ji? So, anybody who knows the answer? Yes, sir. Opposition, yes. Huh. You have to answer both. You have to answer both to earn the chocolate. But still you can go, you can try. Yes, yes, sir.
It's from opposition side. Opposition side.
One second. There is, see, goods and service tax is an abbreviation, is a full form for the correct, it is a correct full form for the abbreviation. They have given something different.
Good and simple tax.
Yeah, that is for the government, and for the opposition?
Gabbar Singh tax.
Yeah, correct. Okay, a big round of applause for the handsome gentleman. Next, let us continue the salient features of GST. These features will help us to prove that GST is a game changer tax. It is helpful for the exporters because it reduces the production cost and is cost competitive. It is applicable to all the transactions, which means all the goods and services come under the purview of GST, with the exceptions of nil rated, exempted, zero rated and non-GST supply. The CGST and SGST is paid in the separate bank accounts or the separate accounts of the center and state, which benefits the poor states because of the destination-based and consumption-based collection system. It fosters the Make in India concept, because of which we can say that it has manufacturer-friendly provisions. It has harmonized laws, procedures and rates because it has incorporated in itself different taxes and cesses. It has unified a common national market, because of which, with the help of its one nation, one tax, one market regime, it has led to ease of governance and higher revenue generation for the government. One second. The far-sighted effect of GST can be stated as poverty eradication, because it benefits the underdeveloped and the developing states with its destination and consumption-based collection system, as discussed earlier. It has a seamless credit of input taxes and integrated GST clearing mechanism, which has proved itself to be a structured, self-reliant and self-driven tax. It increases GDP with the help of gainful employment, and because of which it will lead to economic growth and economic development. It is simplified, automated procedures for various processes. We can say that it is a technology-driven and techno-savvy online process. We can assure ease of doing business with the unique concepts which they have introduced, like e-way bill, GPS tracking, etc. A common GST network or GSTN portal will ensure that there is less human intervention, which will prove it to be a corruption-free system. Large segment of small retailers will be either exempted from tax or will enjoy a very low tax rate. This will help in changing the perspective or the mindset of the new businessman. Average tax burden on companies is likely to come down. This will align us with the international trends. Time-bound compliances, deterrent provisions for unscrupulous dealers and suppliers this is a new and innovative concept which this act has brought to us. So, with all these features and many more features to come, we can definitely say that GST is a game changer tax. Though there were many confusions and difficulties in the implementation and execution of this tax, with the help of constant amendments which are presently happening and which are expected, we can say that GST will change the game for the Indian economy. Here is the last chocolate question of the session. which union territories, now read the question very carefully, union territories have their own state GST act? Anybody? Yes, sir? Delhi and Puducherry. Delhi and Puducherry is the correct answer. Now let me explain you the logic behind this, behind the SGST Act for the union territories. These two union territories, that is Delhi and Puducherry, have their own legislative council and legislative assembly, which is Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad, which other union territories don't have. All the states, other 29 states have the legislative assembly and the legislative council, so they have enacted for themselves an SGST Act with, along with Delhi and Puducherry. Has everyone understood why a union territories has adopted for SGST Act? So, lastly we can say that, oh, I'm so sorry. So, yeah. Thank you so much for reminding me. GST is the present and future of India, and it is the present and future of the CA profession, is what we can say very proudly. Thus, we can aptly say that GST is not a mere name changer tax, but a thorough game changer tax. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I would also like to mention all the organizers and all those who have taken so much of efforts to have this presentation and have this session for all of you. Let us all respect it, and please don't say no next time somebody asks you that, are you enjoying the session? Yeah, please say yes, we are enjoying. Yes, thank you.